You would think that since I have to get blood drawn or stuck in my port, that the whole needle thing would get easier at some point. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Um, just taking note of that. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you'll get used to it." You don't. I don't. It's still a thing. Yeah, I just got back from getting labs done after this would be my fifth round of chemo that I just finished. Well, it's been a week since I had my pump off, and what a week it's been. Fatigue definitely was a factor the first few days, and I was told basically around now is when it'll probably get a little bit more intense, which is fine, totally doable. But it's the dry skin and the going back and forth between constipation and the diarrheas. That that has been a thing ever since I got the pump off, and it's been a doozy. Trying to stay hydrated, just these round bouts of just extreme pain in my stomach. It's just the whole thing, and my cancer is definitely angry this time around. I think I mentioned it before. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but once I got the ostomy surgery, and my I still have my colon, so the cancer obviously is definitely in my colon, and it basically it has like a uncomfortable like blood and discharge, like just stuff, and for a while there, up until maybe round two of chemo, it depend like I couldn't sit for very long or lay down in like one position. Like I had to move all the time because it always felt uncomfortable, and I would have to go to the bathroom. Like if I just went instead of just tried to ignore it, I would be in the bathroom all day. Because like as soon as I go and relieve myself of that, it would be so uncomfortable that I would go right back in there again. So it's been a doozy, and that stopped for a while, but then it definitely came back after round five once I got my pump off. And it's even more uncomfortable, I would say, than the last time. There's no ignoring it. So like when it started, like once I feel like the super uncomfortable feeling back there, I gotta go. So that's just the thing. But that's been the main thing with round five. I did get CT scans 2 days ago, and we were able to. We don't have the official numbers or anything after looking at the cancer in my liver. That's the one that we're tracking the most, because it's the most severe since it hopped from my colon to my liver. Um, and it's basically taking up the entirety of my liver. Um, we don't have the official numbers because it was just a couple days ago, literally 2 days ago. But we were able to have a look at the scans and actually see what the cancer is doing. And I'm going to go ahead and keep those results to myself for now, until we get the official numbers. But once we get those, I think we will start talking next steps and just have to figure it out from there. But know that I am basically fine. Uh, it's just a short update on that. That's all that's been happening. The dry skin, the constipation, diarrhea, and the fatigue. Oh, and the nausea. So I would say it's been mild up until this point, because now it's a little bit more annoying, not annoying, like uncomfortable nauseousness. So I think we've graduated to moderate. If I hiccup, burp, whatever, it's definitely cool and kind of wet. You know, like there's definitely something behind it. So we're entering that territory. But still haven't gotten sick yet. Thank goodness, but I have all my stuff. I'm telling you, I've never been so prepared to just be sick in my life. It just hasn't necessarily happened yet, thank goodness. And I also still have my hair. Everything's fine there. I washed my hair yesterday. And was pulling on it a little bit just because I just wanted to see. And no, everything's fine there for now still. And I still have my eyebrows. So we're good there. But something that I did notice, and I've been keeping track of, anything that I have shaved since this all began, only, I guess, just started growing back. So this all began when I started the chemo and all that, was the end of January or end of July. And like I shaved under my arms and part of my arms, and the hair only just now started coming back. And it's a lot thinner and lighter in color than it was before, is what I noticed. And it's going in really, really, really slow. So that is interesting. I am very happy we didn't preemptively decide to cut my hair, because it wouldn't have been growing, apparently, and probably been thinner, and that would suck. But yeah, that's basically all I have for right now. I need to do a video on my Mayashis soon. I've been asked questions over the past couple months, and I just haven't answered them. I've been meaning to, but just haven't. But in terms of my Mayashis with my cancer, oddly enough, I mean, in general, I would say I'm not better or worse. Everything's kind of the same. But I do feel stronger and more confident in my steps than I have in quite a while. And part of that, I guess, is because with my chemotherapy, you know, you're given a fair amount of steroids, so that might be helping a little bit, which is something that they said wouldn't make a difference. So I'm just keeping an eye on that. I also started physical therapy. I went on Monday, and I should be doing that not this following Tuesday. Oh, well, it's basically on my off weeks. Tuesdays on my off weeks, I'll be doing physical therapy. So fingers crossed, like things might be semi-improving, in a way with that. And that would be cool, because that would open up doors for a little bit more things that I can do, that I suddenly haven't been able to do, or due to in the capacity that I want to, because I just can't. So we'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I will catch you guys in the next one. I have chemo this upcoming Tuesday. And maybe next, like, big update, long form video update, I will share the results that I got from my CT scan in the labs and what we're going to do moving forward. So, thank you guys. Catch you later.